Today Dong Fu invites you to listen to the Dhammapada, one of the Dharma of Buddha Shakyamuni, the 53rd verse from the Buddhist scriptures on the YouTube channel TIong in the USA. As from a great heap of flowers many garlands can be made, even so should many good deeds be done by one born immortal. This verse presents a simple yet profound truth. Life is fleeting. Similarly, individual acts of kindness, generosity, and virtue may seem small alone, but when accumulated, they form a powerful, transformative effect. Every thought, every action, every word can become a flower in the garland of our life. Small deeds, when performed consistently, add up. They cultivate merit. They purify the mind. They inspire others. They build a life filled with goodness, compassion, and wisdom. In our daily lives, these good deeds can take many forms. Helping a neighbor, offering food or support, speaking kindly, and mindfulness, or to allow the opportunity to pass. In Mahayana practice, this teaching is deeply meaningful. Bodhisattvas tirelessly engage in countless acts of service. Every compassionate action, every kind word, every act of generosity contributes to the benefit of all beings. The garlands of merit they create are not for themselves alone, but for the awakening of every sentient being. The verse reminds us that human life is precious and impermanent, beautiful and fragrant, touching many lives. The Buddha's 53rd verse reminds us that each good deed, no matter how small, contributes to the greater garland of a virtuous life. One kind word, one moment of patience, one act of generosity may appear minor. Yet, when repeated and multiplied, they accumulate into a vast treasury of merit. This is the essence of cultivating a life dedicated to virtue. In daily life, mindfulness is the foundation of all good deeds. When we are aware of our thoughts, words, and actions, or to speak kindly becomes a flower added to the garland of our life. The ripple effects of good deeds extend far beyond the immediate act. A kind word can inspire hope in someone who is struggling. A generous gesture can uplift a heart weighed down by hardship. A patient response can diffuse anger and create understanding. Each action sends out waves of influence. Or simply listening with full attention, each act becomes a flower woven into the garland of merit. Over time, these accumulated acts create a life of profound meaning and benefit. Even the simplest acts are precious. A smile, a gentle word, or an encouraging gesture can be as powerful as grander deeds. The Buddha emphasizes quality and intention over magnitude. The verse also reminds us of diligence and perseverance. The heap of flowers is vast. The opportunities for good deeds are endless. One should not grow complacent or assume that a single act is sufficient. Consistency and repetition are essential. Just as many flowers are needed to create a full garland, many acts of virtue are needed to cultivate a life rich in merit. In Mahayana teachings, this principle is central. Bodhisattvas dedicate themselves tirelessly to benefiting others. Each act of compassion, no matter how small, contributes to the liberation of all beings. They understand that accumulated merit, like garlands woven from countless flowers, supports the awakening of countless minds. The verse also teaches gratitude. Being born as a human is a rare opportunity. It allows us to cultivate virtue, develop wisdom, and practice compassion. A way to honor the opportunity to practice and benefit others. When we cultivate good deeds consistently, they shape our character. Patience becomes a natural response. Generosity flows effortlessly. Compassion deepens. Wisdom grows steadily. The garland of virtue is not merely external actions, but an internal flowering of the heart and mind. The ripples of these deeds extend outward, inspiring others to cultivate virtue as well. The Buddha's teaching encourages us to see life as a continuous opportunity to act virtuously. Every interaction, every choice, every intention matters. By performing many good deeds, we create a life of meaning, contribute to the welfare of others, and accumulate merit that benefits both this life and future lives. The Buddha's 53rd verse offers guidance not only in principle but in practice. To weave a garland of merit, we must integrate good deeds into every aspect of daily life. Every thought, word, and action can become a flower added to the garland when grounded in mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. In personal life, small acts of kindness are powerful, offering help without expectation. Daily life becomes the field in which the garlands of merit are woven. By consciously seeking opportunities for good, we cultivate a life rich in merit and inner peace. In relationships, this teaching becomes profound. Families, friendships, and communities thrive when acts of goodness are performed sincerely. Speaking with kindness, forgiving mistakes, and responding with patience transform the ordinary moments of life into opportunities for growth. The ripple effect of such deeds extends beyond our immediate circle, inspiring others to cultivate virtue. Community service is another essential aspect. Helping the needy, supporting educational efforts, caring for the sick, and participating in acts that uplift society are all ways to multiply good deeds. Each contribution, no matter how small, strengthens the fabric of collective well-being. And wisdom are the flowers that form their garlands. Their deeds, performed with sincerity and mindfulness, inspire countless others to awaken. Even in moments of challenge, opportunities for good arise. When faced with anger, insult, or difficulty, responding with patience, understanding, and kindness becomes an act of merit. Difficult circumstances are like fertile soil, where flowers of virtue can bloom even more brilliantly. Each thoughtful response adds to the garland, demonstrating the transformative power of mindfulness and compassion. The verse also teaches balance. Good deeds should be performed consistently, without attachment or expectation of reward. They are not meant for praise or recognition. The joy arises naturally from the act itself. The garland is not for display, but for the benefit of all beings and the cultivation of the heart and mind. Cultivating a continuous habit of virtuous action deepens wisdom and compassion. Every act becomes an opportunity to observe the nature of intention, to purify the mind, and to practice generosity without attachment. The garland of merit grows not only in quantity, but in quality, enriching the practitioner's character and spiritual insight. In practical daily application, we can begin with simple practices, offering a smile, speaking words of encouragement, sharing food, performing acts of service. Recognizing this, we are inspired to make every moment meaningful. Each encounter, each choice, each opportunity becomes a chance to weave a flower into the garland. Our awareness and diligence transform ordinary life into extraordinary practice, creating ripples of benefit that extend beyond ourselves. The Buddha teaches that the culmination of these deeds is not mere accumulation but transformation. The mind becomes gentle, generous, and compassionate. Insight deepens. Wisdom grows steadily. The garland of merit is reflected both externally in our actions and internally in the cultivation of our hearts and minds. The Buddha's 53rd verse also speaks to the spiritual and karmic significance of accumulated good deeds. Each virtuous act, each kind word, each moment of mindfulness becomes a seed. These seeds, nurtured over time, ripen into wisdom, compassion, and merit. Just as garlands made of many flowers are stronger and more beautiful, accumulated good deeds strengthen the mind and spirit. Karma, in this context, is not punishment or reward, but cause and effect. Every wholesome action creates beneficial conditions for the mind, heart, and life circumstances. Each act of generosity cultivates an inner abundance. Each act of patience nurtures equanimity, and each act of compassion ripples outward, influencing the world and the people around us. The mind becomes serene and luminous. Insight naturally arises. The garland of merit created through countless small acts serves as the foundation for awakening. Moreover, the impact of virtuous deeds extends far beyond the individual. Every act of kindness, every moment of ethical conduct, and every expression of compassion touches others. These deeds inspire similar actions in those around us. Like the fragrance of a flower carried by the wind, the benefits of our actions reach people we may never meet. The world becomes more harmonious, more compassionate, and more awake. Even acts that seem insignificant carry karmic weight. A small gesture of generosity can initiate a chain of compassion that continues to unfold. A patient response to anger may calm tensions and prevent harm. Each flower in the garland contributes to the whole. Each good deed, though small alone, participates in the greater tapestry of spiritual cultivation. Mahayana teachings emphasize the bodhisattva ideal. Bodhisattvas understand that the garland of merit is not for personal gain, but for the benefit of all beings. They tirelessly engage in virtuous actions, motivated by compassion and the wish to alleviate suffering. Each act, whether large or small, strengthens the network of kindness and wisdom in the world. The verse also reminds us of impermanence. Life is brief, and opportunities are fleeting. Recognizing the preciousness of human life inspires diligence in performing good deeds. Each day, consistent action ensures that we make the most of our human existence. Accumulated good deeds also create inner transformation. The mind becomes more stable, less reactive, and more generous. The heart softens. Compassion flows naturally. Insight deepens. This inner flowering mirrors the external garland of virtue. Each act reinforces both outer and inner harmony, creating a life of profound spiritual benefit. The ripple effect of these deeds extends through time. Actions performed now may influence countless future circumstances. Generosity begets generosity. Compassion inspires compassion. Virtue multiplies. The garland of merit grows not only in this life, but carries forward, supporting spiritual cultivation and awakening in future lives. The Buddha teaches that this accumulation of good deeds is both joyful and effortless when performed with sincerity and mindfulness. There is no need for pride or attachment. True virtue is a natural expression of awareness, empathy, and wisdom. The garland is a reflection of a heart aligned with Dharma, radiant, fragrant, and enduring. Ultimately, this verse inspires us to live fully in the present, to act consistently in virtue, and to recognize the spiritual and karmic power of each good deed. By weaving many flowers into the garland of our lives, we create a luminous path toward awakening, benefiting both ourselves and all beings. The Buddha's 53rd verse concludes with a teaching that integrates the practice of good deeds into every aspect of life. Like a garland woven from many flowers, a life rich in virtuous acts creates a continuous flow of merit, blessing, and spiritual growth. Each moment presents an opportunity to act mindfully, compassionately, and wisely. In daily life, this means approaching every interaction as a chance to contribute to the garland of virtue. Simple acts, helping a neighbor, speaking kindly, offering encouragement, practicing patience, are all threads in the larger tapestry of merit. No deed is too small. Each flower adds to the beauty and fragrance of the whole. The cultivation of bodhisattva qualities magnifies this effect. Generosity, patience, diligence, compassion, and wisdom become habitual, and a desire to benefit others carry far greater impact than those performed with attachment, pride, or expectation of reward. The heart's purity colors the flowers of the garland, ensuring their fragrance spreads widely. The verse also reminds us of the impermanence and rarity of human life. Each day is an opportunity to cultivate merit, and each interaction holds potential for compassionate action. Delaying or neglecting these opportunities diminishes the potential of our human existence. By seizing each moment and cultivate equanimity, the garland of merit is reflected internally in a mind that is gentle, steady, and compassionate. External actions and internal cultivation reinforce one another, leading to spiritual maturity and awakening. The ripple effect of virtue touches the world. Our deeds inspire others to act kindly. Communities become more harmonious. Carefully woven through consistent action, spreads beauty, fragrance, and benefit throughout the world. In Mahayana practice, this principle is central to the Bodhisattva path. Every small act of virtue is part of the Bodhisattva's compassionate mission. By accumulating merit and practicing wisdom, one life becomes a beacon of guidance and inspiration for countless others. Each thought be a flower of virtue. May we practice patience, generosity, diligence, and compassion consistently. May our lives become abundant in merit. The ripples of our good deeds extend beyond our sight, touching countless hearts and inspiring others to cultivate virtue. The garland grows, vibrant in color, fragrant in essence, and enduring in its impact. May we live with mindfulness and intention, accumulating merit continuously. May our lives be a testament to the transformative power of good deeds. May the garland we weave nourish ourselves and all beings, guiding us toward awakening and the realization of ultimate wisdom and compassion. Thank you for watching my video. Namalammitpa. I wish to bring this merit towards all disciples and sentient beings, all of whom will attain Buddhahood. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your time.